All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sports Talk. Welcome to Sports Talk, folks. As we get the Discord open. Discord's acting slow. There we go. All right. As we wait for Vols fan. To join. Must be a wait for the expand. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Yep.
Hey, we all good?
Yeah.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Sports Talk. Now, I am, of course, DX fan number one, joined by the host himself, Mr. Playboy.
Yep.
So, guys, we are officially past the halfway point up to this point in the regular season, on our way to week 7. Guys, we're kind of me and Mr. Playboy. It's kind of been a rough 48 hours for us, but we also learned to kind of cope with it. And today's episode of Sports Talk is going to kind of be a little bit different. You guys won't see kind of a lot of joking. We're going to kind of get straight into it with the top AP and looking at it. There's a bunch of shakeup from this past weekend. Definitely a lot of changes, and we're definitely going to talk about them. We're also going to talk about too the next week's matchups to kind of give our opinions on it, and then we are also, guys, at the end of this episode, going to talk about the David Jones Bowl.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of bringing that up. We don't have the list pulled up for this week.
Yeah.
But me and Mr. Playboy are going to pull sometime this week to work together, and we're going to start kind of working those out and getting stuff together for you guys on who's going to be in it and who's not.
Oh yeah.
But with that being said, Mr. Playboy, let's hop straight into it. We're going to first start off with Texas.
Yep. Texas at number 1.
Obviously, Texas is going to jump up the ranks. They're still undefeated. I still think they definitely still got to prove that they belong in this, but they did pick up a pretty good win. I'm going to actually see who. I have not had a chance to watch their game this past weekend, but I've heard a lot of folks say that they deserve to be number 1 after they win. And if I believe so, they just started it against Mississippi State, which I'm looking at the score right now, guys. Mr. Playboy is going to stay on the top AP, and we'll just kind of work in between with one another.
Oh yeah.
But we are going to potentially hop over to the game stats real quick, which we're looking at right now. Mr. Playboy, you can just stay on that list. We're going to kind of talk with this one on my end.
Yeah.
So, guys, 35-13 was the score for Texas.
Oh man.
So obviously, Mississippi State coming into this game, they knew they were going to struggle, especially with their coaching ability and with the talent that they have on that roster, which I think is still pure raw talent that needs to be unlocked.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they were facing a really good Texas team, especially playing on the road. You're not going to get any buys, especially in this conference. So you're going to have to just really realize in the SEC, there was no days off. And we'll get into that a little bit more as we go. Mr. Playboy, you got any thoughts on this?
Well, I think Texas still has to prove themselves a little bit.
Yeah, I think Texas still needs to prove themselves. Good win to start off their SEC debut. But, guys, you will start to see that as we kind of get this the upcoming weekend when we get ready for more matchups. But with that being said, Mr. Playboy, Texas, again, still needs a lot to prove themselves, and we will find out in the upcoming weeks.
Oh yeah.
All righty.
Number 2, Ohio State.
All righty. So, Ohio State, number 2, kind of see this one as well with the latest shakeup. Of course, they're still undefeated. They played a really decent Iowa team. Of course, Iowa struggled on the defensive end, especially after lose a lot of talent in this past draft. Let's go over to, and we're gonna kind of look at some of the stats a little bit. So when you kind of break down the shakeup, of course, when you look at it, OSU has scored 3 touchdowns in the third quarter. That is something that the Iowa defense has let down. And like I said, guys, they lost a lot of talent in this past draft. So I kind of expected them to fall a little bit, especially after this loss. And this was a pretty big loss for them. And so OSU is going to take a 5-0 lead. And we will see how they go as they get ready to start their main competition later on in the schedule.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Playboy, you got any thoughts on Ohio State and what their path looks like to making the playoffs?
Well, they do play Oregon.
That is correct, guys. Their true test will start this weekend. They will play Oregon. Oregon has been really on a roll lately, so we will find out within a top 3 matchup: Ohio State versus Oregon. Which one of those Power O's is going to move up, and which one of those is going to take a tumble? We will find that out in due time. Alrighty. Next on the list for number 3,
Oregon,
which we already kind of talked about, Oregon. They're getting ready to play a good team in Ohio State. Definitely after their win this past weekend. Yeah, it was pretty impressive. I was really surprised to see Oregon rise this high up in their ranks, especially after just coming off a big win over Iowa State. So, guys, if you guys want to check the highlights on that one, I highly suggest and watching it. Iowa State. We'll touch with you guys in just a bit. I know you guys are still in the rankings as of now, but we're going to touch on you guys later on. So, with that being said, good job, Oregon, and
keep up the good program.
Yep, and big win for your program. Get ready for next week as you guys are about to face your toughest challenge yet. Let's hop over to Penn State. Penn State, we got to talk about you guys for a hot minute. You guys just came off a really big win over West Virginia and at West Virginia.
Wow.
I think out of all the games that you guys have played this point, up to Illinois, of course, you guys have played pretty well. I'm looking at the stats right here. I mean, just from looking at it, Penn State to score 20 points in the second quarter before going into the half, that's pretty explosive. And obviously, West Virginia's defense couldn't capitalize to slow down your heated offense. And so now we're kind of looking at some of the more team stats here. For Mr. DLR, who's y'all's quarterback, to throw 216 yards and 3 touchdowns, pretty impressive. He completed on 11 for 17 completions. That's pretty impressive for y'all's quarterback. Really, like I said, a hot streak. And I really like y'all's favorite into your next game, so which we're going to kind of touch in just a moment. So you guys next are going to actually be playing at USC, which is going to be really, really impressive. And so, actually, no. Let me correct myself. You guys are going to be playing at USC, but you guys are actually going to get an interesting time here. Oh, guys, I am tremendously sorry. I was looking at the past. They actually play UCLA. One of my guys just kind of pinned me on this one. Thank you, Mr. Playboy. Thank you, Mr. Playboy, for that correction. USC is going to be a tougher matchup than UCLA.
Yeah.
So, USC, you guys better get ready because we're going to talk about you guys in just a minute. You guys are going to be kind of an interesting game we're going to talk about in just a moment. All right, next. Who do we got next, Mr. Playboy?
Georgia.
All righty. Georgia. Honestly, you guys kind of really didn't have much this week. You guys beat a bad Auburn team. I mean, everybody kind of expected that, especially after you lost the week before to the Crimson Tide, which we'll talk about them in just a moment too, along with a few others. Like I said, you guys, everybody's gonna have until somebody really truly gives you a test, which other than Alabama, and you all guys still are technically the
big dogs,
the big dogs of the conference. Everything's gonna run towards you guys. All right, Mr. Playboy, this one is kind of something I'm gonna let you take over for this next one because this one I think you really need to kind of talk about for a bit.
Well, Miami came close. Almost. No, I didn't watch the game. But they took a win, 39-38 against California.
Mr. Playboy, I'm going to kind of add on to this with you. Miami, you guys have done really, really impressive. Honestly, this game, when I saw the score going to the halftime, I was shocked that you guys actually were able to come out in this game. And for that, I'm gonna bring up the score real quick, guys, because we need to really talk about this game. This one was really interesting. I had no idea that this game was this close up until Mr. Playboy kind of talked to me a little bit about it. I thought it was just like, wow. So, guys, to just kind of tell you going into this, towards the end of the third quarter going into this game, Miami is up to this point. Up to this point in time, they are up almost 18 to 38 or to 35 points. So they're up by a good solid almost 17 points, almost 20-point lead. And then in the last 8 minutes, the University of California was able to score 18 points to make a straight overcome back and take the lead. And they were up by almost 25 points at one time. And then the fourth quarter, Miami came back and won this game by 1 point. Mr. Paul, I'll tell you this and there, but I think Miami is ready for the playoffs. I will go ahead and you're going to hear it from me first, guys. I think Miami is a playoff contender.
Yeah, I think they are too.
And I'm telling you, that guy who's on the hot seat, I think he will be up for Coach of the Year because he has tremendously turned this team around, especially after being on the hot seat not even a season or two ago. And to go off and do something like this is really impressive, especially in my eyes, especially to the fan bases, and especially to everybody who loves college football. That's pretty impressive in my book. So with that being said, Mario and the Miami Hurricanes, congratulations on your win, and I look forward to see what you guys do in your next upcoming game.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to add to Mr. Playboy before we move on?
I hope the season goes well for them, and I hope they keep going.
All right. Now we're going to talk about we're going to talk about the big elephant in the room, and not figuratively, guys. Literally, we're going to talk about the giant elephant in this conversation, and that's the Crimson Tide. Mr. Playboy, I think we need to play a special montage for the Crimson Tide, shall we? And guys, if you guys are a big fan of SpongeBob, you're gonna love what we have for this one, because you guys love SpongeBob best, and so we are gonna play you a special, lovely video, which Mr. Playboy is pulling it up right now, but it's based for Missouri, but this is for Alabama too, baby.
Oops. That means? Yeah, that's right, baby. Welcome to my locker. For a daydream believer and a homecoming queen.
Miss Playboy, I'm gonna let you start it off first. The Crimson Tide has officially in it
for the long haul.
Alabama. You guys are not. You guys are officially in the Davy Jones Bowl conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And now, the reason why we are going to bring you into this conversation is because you guys have lost to a bad Vanderbilt team, a team that you were favored by 25 points.
Yep.
I'm so shocked at this game. I never thought I'd see in my lifetime.
Same here.
That Alabama will lose, especially to Vanderbilt. I mean, I've seen that, but this will be the first time, one time probably in my lifetime that we ever see. In fact, I'm going to bring up the score for you guys so we can reminisce it once more again.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Playboy, why don't you cater to dude on your end as well? I think fans deserve to look at this beautiful, and I mean beautiful score once more.
Look at this.
History
35
is
to
in the
40.
40 to 35. Guys, if you all want to know an interesting history fact here, going into this game, Vanderbilt has never been a top 5 program in the history of their program.
Oh, yeah.
Ever. Within the modern era. They are going into this game, guys. They are 0 of 60 versus top 5 AP opponents. But now, it is time to give them the proper send-off that they deserve. Vanderbilt, congratulations on your
Congratulations.
Congratulations from representing the state of Tennessee very well. You guys deserve it. I also heard some very stories about you guys tearing down the goalpost and storming the field. Congratulations. And we look forward to see what you guys can do against Kentucky. I'll definitely cheer for you guys in that game. I will definitely cheer for you guys. But with that being said, Crimson Tide, you guys will have to focus on next week because you guys got the Gamecocks coming in. South Carolina, you guys are probably going to get the crap kicked out of you because I know Alabama fans are going to want some blood after this last loss. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, next. All right, next is number 8, Tennessee.
All right, guys, we're gonna talk about some seriousness here because this is something we kind of have to address. But everybody's like us around the country. We were shocked to see how this offense and defense has performed, especially on the road in a really good hostile Arkansas environment. I will give credit where credit is due. Arkansas, congratulations on the win. You guys deserved it. You guys played better than us. You guys definitely outperformed us on all aspects of the game.
Oh, yeah.
And for that, because you guys were definitely there to win. You guys deserve the win. And also, I know we also had some incidents with fans and one of our players. On behalf of also from Mr. Playboy, myself, and from our teams in the state of Tennessee, we want to apologize to the University of Arkansas for that. And that is not how we represent sportsmanship, and especially to the fans of college football. So we want to apologize on our players' behalf. And hopefully that this does not turn into bad blood or anything later on. But so we apologize, and we want to wish you luck in your next game. And again, congratulations, guys, on your win and one.
Oh, yeah.
But enough of that. Tennessee, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, guys. You guys were number 4 coming into this game, and now you guys are looking at 8, and you had a 4-1 record. Guys, right now, in realistic terms, but if this game was played at a very best level, Tennessee level, Tennessee could easily beat Arkansas by.
Yeah, they could have beat Arkansas. I can agree on that. Which I thought they would win against Arkansas.
And I thought they would too. Obviously, I expected this game to be close. I at least expect Arkansas to give a fight. I did not expect Arkansas to to literally kick us out of the waters and beat us on every aspect of the game. I am not going to blame the quarterback just because the blame will go on the quarterback for something. He did not have a good game. But guys, I'm going to throw this out for all the Tennessee fans to hear, and I hope this kind of hears it out. But this is not just one player's fault. This falls on everybody in the organization, from the head coach and head honchos down to the players itself.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, every aspect of the game that we could possibly have looked at was terrible. We had terrible play calling. Our players were confused. Our quarterback was out there confused and didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
I also want to throw some blame out there, too, on some of the coaching. Definitely the coaching, I think, was definitely the issue, especially on some of the time management. I also want the officiating was not helpful either. But, guys, the officiating only did so much, and you're not going to get any love on the road.
No.
That is just going to be how it is for every conference, especially here in the SEC.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to throw this out too, guys, but y'all can kind of throw me under the bus, or if how you say. But guys, if this week now starts with Florida, if you want to get back into the playoff picture, this thing, guys, the Florida Gators are coming in very hard for the Tennessee Vols this week, and they are going to be looking to add on to that momentum. So the Tennessee Vols needs to kind of put this game behind them and look at it. It's like, look, this season can still be salvaged, but it now starts with Florida Gator Hater Week.
Yep.
Guys, I know Mr. Playboy hasn't got a chance to talk, but I'm going to talk on his behalf for a little bit. He also agrees with me, and also he wants to add on that coaching is definitely the issue with some parts of recruitment.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I think, guys, if we want to really consider some of Coach Heupel at the end of this is going to have to start having some heart-to-heart conversations and eventually start finding new coaches in certain positions that seem to still be weak, that A was kind of talked about for some reason. I will address the two big ones I think that I agree with more than anything, and Mr. Playboy too. But we need to talk about offensive lines coach and our defensive backs coach.
Okay.
It starts with those two positions, guys. It works its way up. But at the end of the day, guys, Tennessee, if you guys want to get back on the tracks, it starts with Florida.
Yep.
All right. Miss Playboy, you got anything else you want to add on to that?
I got nothing else to add on, but I hope Tennessee improves against Florida.
I do too. I hope that we get back on the track into where we want to be at. But anyway, guys, on to Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
All right. Ole Miss, I ain't got much to say on you guys, but I know Mr. Playboy probably wants to talk to you about it. But you guys beat the crap out of South Carolina, especially at home. I ain't really got much more to say on it, but what about you, Mr. Playboy? You got anything?
Well, they lost against Kentucky.
Yes, they did lose to Kentucky, which we will never forget, Ole Miss. So don't act like you're the kings of the West yet, because you still lost to Kentucky.
Yep.
And Kentucky is really sucky, so remember that.
Oh, yeah. I guess next we talk about good old Clemson at number 10.
Clemson. Gosh, who did you guys just play recently? Oh, that's
Florida
right.
State.
You guys played to nobody in Florida State. Everybody remembers Florida State, wherever they are on them. If Hurricane Helene has wiped that school out yet, which guys, pray for the people down in the Southeast as they're about to get hit with another couple hurricanes. And our thoughts and prayers goes out to the families and those that are still undergoing recovery.
Oh, yeah.
And need help. Guys, if you don't care or if you ever have spare moments, please give prayers, thoughts, and if you can't donate, be thankful to those people that are going through hard times right now. And we hope that we hope all those families are safe and pray for them each and every day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but Clemson, good win over Florida State. Obviously, we kind of knew that this was going to happen. You guys really, honestly, kind of beat the crud out of them. I was able to witness to this game. This game was not a very fun one.
No.
Yeah. Mr. Playboy, you got any thoughts on this game? Because I'm in.
Well, I have nothing for Florida State. But congratulations to Clemson for the win. I hope you guys do good in your program, and I hope you keep going.
Me too. Next.
Iowa State at number 11.
Okay, we kind of touched on these guys a little bit earlier. Iowa, you guys have just literally came off a loss from
I don't know about you guys, but
you guys came off a loss recently, but then you picked back up over a win.
Actually, they're 5-0.
Oh, they are undefeated. Oh,
yes.
So we miscalculated. We had miscalculated. Oh, I see. Because they have not played Ohio yet. That is my correct, guys. They have not played Ohio yet. So I want to apologize to the Iowa State Cyclones. But we want to give a shout out to the Cyclones. They have just came off a big victory over Baylor. I do remember this game. Honestly, I thought that you guys already lost the game, and that's why I was wondering why you was rising up. But congratulations, you guys are actually about to go on the road in West Virginia this upcoming week.
No, yeah.
And that is going to be a late game, guys. I look forward to this game and seeing what the Cyclones can do to get this thing going.
Yep, and I hope they do have a good program, and I hope they do well.
We need the lock-in. Come on.
Yes, I hope so as well.
And then we got number 12 in Notre Dame.
No, Notre Dame. I really don't want to touch much on the Irish. I still think they're very tied, and that one's kind of become back and forth there.
Number 13, LSU.
All right, now this is where we're going to kind of start getting into it, guys. So LSU is going to be kind of a fun topic to talk about. LSU has just literally came off a really interesting game that we are going to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
There's a third party here.
I'll pull it up. South Alabama.
But let me tell you, South Alabama, guys, is a mediocre game. LSU, I think you guys are still ranked too high, especially after beating this team within 42 points. So with that, you're in for the long haul.
Yep.
Where's the scar at?
All right.
There's a mending machine right next.
All right. So now
BYU at number 14.
BYU, I really like where you place that right now. That's a deserving spot. I don't think we have to talk about their matchup as much, Mr. Playboy, because everybody kind of knows about their team.
Yeah.
Let's move on, though, to the next one. This one was really
Texas A&M.
Really a big jump.
Yeah, number 15, Texas A&M jumped up.
Mr. Playboy, bring us Texas A&M and the Missouri score, please.
Oh, yeah, Texas A&M landslided Missouri. 10-41.
Now, guys, I will just tell you this. This is a really, really, really interesting score because we did not expect Missouri to win this game. At least in my opinion, I did not expect them to win on the road because I knew that College Station is a very hard place to win. But the Aggies, to go into College Station at home and whip Missouri from one side of the field to the other is very impressive. Congratulations to the Aggies and College Station.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys haven't had a chance to check out the SEC roll call for Week 6, please go check it out because it has just got released not even an hour ago.
Yeah, feel free to check them out. Okay, number 16, Utah.
Utah, I don't really know much about you guys. You're still kind of a dark horse for me, but we'll keep you updated.
Number 17, Boise State.
Boise, you guys are also a dark horse team. I really like how you guys play to go this high up, so pretty impressive, but again, still need to prove a little bit more.
Okay, now I'm dead, bro. Yeah, I know. He's a loser, bro. Nobody wants this kid.
Okay, number 18.
No, he's a loser, bro. He's actually a loser.
All right. Indiana.
Yep.
Congratulations, guys. First team in the NCAA to make a bowl game this season.
Yep.
Now, the question is, can you guys stay undefeated? Is question. But again, congratulations, you're bowl eligible and might even have a chance to play the playoffs.
Oh yeah, and they have a bye week this week, but next they play Northern Nebraska.
Oh yeah. All right, number 19.
Yeah, number 19, Oklahoma.
Okay, Boomer Sooners still got a lot to improve, but congratulations on the win. You guys have tough challenges next weekend with Texas.
Oh yeah, Texas. That we'll touch into that game. And number 19. Number 20, Kansas State.
Kansas State, you guys still got a lot to improve. I don't really know why you guys still rank this high up, but get it figured out. Sorry, you guys got a lot of minor things to fix.
Then next we got Missouri that fell real off at 21. Missouri.
Sir, we just talked about you guys. Obviously, it's very fitting considering you guys really got the crap out of you. So I kind of expected this to be happening.
Yeah. Okay, next we got 22, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
What? Number 23, Illinois.
All right. Pittsburgh and Illinois. You guys are still kind of interesting. Pittsburgh, I was really impressed with you guys. You guys have won in North Carolina for the first time in a long time. You guys were 0-7 to start off the series. And now you guys have finally got a victory in North Carolina's territory. Congratulations. Yep. Look forward to see what you guys do the rest of the season, especially against the rest of the ACC competition.
No, yeah.
Illinois, I'm going to also throw you in there. You guys haven't had a chance to play yet against anybody, but we're going to find out starting this weekend. I don't know who you guys play yet.
That's interesting. We'll take a look who they play. They play Purdue.
You guys, Purdue. That's good. You guys will have a chance against the Boilermakers. We'll have to figure out about that.
Oh man. Okay, here's the last two. Right. 24, Michigan, and 25, SMU.
Yeah. Okay. Michigan. What happened to you guys? Ranked number 10, and now you guys dropped to 14 places. Woo!
Oh man.
Bro, Eli, are you okay?
You guys have fallen. What has happened to you guys? Michigan, I know you guys just didn't lose that many games, but obviously to lose now the second game of the year, I think your playoff chances probably just got crushed.
Oh yeah.
Especially to unranked Washington. So. And then last one is SMU.
Yep, SMU.
You guys are fitting because you guys are playing well. And again, you guys also had a history where you didn't have football. So, again, welcome back to the big leagues. Alrighty, guys. That is the end of the top AP 25. And now,
okay,
on to week 7.
Week 7, full schedule.
And where me and Mr. Playboy are going to pick.
And yep.
And we're going to give you the take on who we think is going to win and who we go with. Me and Mr. Playboy we might actually get into an argument on one of these games, but trust me, guys, we won't bash each other's brains, and I promise.
Oh yeah.
Well, Mr. Playboy, he probably get promised if I choose someone over Miami, he might throw a chair at me. But pray for me, guys. I hope I don't get a chair.
Rest in peace, Bobby Knight.
Rest in peace, Bobby. You know what? Go on down. We're gonna scroll on down. We gotta find that game first thing before we go back and start on this.
Watch out! Don't get too close. They're gonna sweat on.
Okay, the first game on Friday. We have Utah and Arizona.
Yeah, let's go.
Give me Utah.
I was thinking the same thing, Utah.
All right, guys. Now we're going into Saturday and October 12th.
Yep.
We got Alabama, the Crimson Tide at home against South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to be a Gamecock fan this week because I think Alabama's gonna be looking for blood, and they got a really, really, really hostile environment in Bryant-Denny Stadium with Gamecocks on the road.
Yeah.
So, give me the Crimson Tide for this one. I don't even know what the spreads are on this one, which is it's -21. So,
oh man,
that is interesting. That is really interesting.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Alabama on this one.
All right, next.
Okay, we got Clemson. It's an ACC matchup. We have Clemson and Wake Forest. Give me Clemson.
I'm gonna give me Clemson on this one.
Okay. And we have Missouri versus Massachusetts.
Goodness, you know what? Because they have really, really still got some decency. Give me Missouri.
Yep, I'm with Missouri.
Alrighty. Now we're getting to one of the better bowl games, the Red River Shootout, guys. And the spread on this is -14 for Texas. Interesting.
Give me.
You know what, guys? Well, I'll let you go, Mr. Playboy.
You know what? Give me Texas.
You want Texas? Mr. Playboy, I'm going to do the opposite for you today. I'm going to give me the underdog. Give me Oklahoma to win at home. Because I thought it was a hostile Norman crowd, and I thought that was a pretty hard place to win at.
Okay, next we have Penn State and USC. 3:30, and it's a Big Ten matchup.
Honestly, I think give me USC. I like this underdog hue. I think Penn State hasn't had a chance to play the USC environment yet, and especially to go overseas. I think that it's going to be interesting.
Oh yeah. Okay, next we got Stanford and Notre Dame.
We got 4:30 runs.
All right, who do you got, Mr. Playboy?
Give me Notre Dame for this one.
You got Notre Dame? Well, you know what? I'm going to agree with you. I do not think Stanford has got any chance in heck winning this game. All right, next.
California and Pittsburgh. It's an ACC matchup.
This is really interesting on how close this game is. And guys, I'm just going to be for real with you. I truly, truly think this one is really close. And so this one's kind of a toss-up for me. So, you know what? I'm going to go with the home team. Give me Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'll go with Pittsburgh in this one.
Like I said, guys, this was kind of a toss-up for Mr. Playboy and me. And honestly, both these teams are kind of even. So we'll just have to go with the home crowd because the home crowd usually always gets it. So we'll see how it goes.
Another Big Ten matchup. We have Illinois and Purdue. Give me Illinois.
I'm going to go Illinois on this one. I just don't see Purdue making much noise going into Illinois territory, so we'll see.
Okay, next we got Arizona. It's a Big 12 matchup, and we got BYU and Arizona.
Hop on the BYU Express, guys.
Give me BYU. You know what? I'll take BYU in this one. Underdog.
No, not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the underdog too. Next, we have Mississippi State and Georgia. This ain't even close, guys. Gotta be
No.
for real with. Give me Georgia.
Yep, give me Georgia. I'm with you.
All right, next one. I'm gonna roll on, guys. I'm just gonna be for real. I think this will be the spread on this game is crazy. I don't think that this game is gonna be a heck of a lot closer, guys. Trust me. You won't hear me telling you a lie or anything. This game's gonna be closer to 6 points, guys. I'm just telling you that now. We
Oh
see
yeah.
it every freaking year.
Oh yeah.
But give me, especially from crappy Florida teams. But if you have Tennessee on your schedule, you're pretty much getting the game of a lifetime. We've
Oh
seen
yeah.
it. We see every game. Trust me. But I still, again, I'm gonna cheer for my home team. Give me Tennessee. But again, this game is gonna be very, very close. Trust me. Tennessee fans always get a heart attack every year with every freaking schedule.
Oh yeah.
All right, next.
Okay. Ohio State and Oregon.
Okay, this one is kind of interesting. I am really curious on how this one's gonna go. Trust me, I don't like either team. I don't care for the Big Ten, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna give the home team to Oregon. I'm probably gonna go with you on this game.
I'll go with Oregon.
But we will have to see. This one's kind of an even matchup, especially with Ohio State on the road.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, next.
Okay, Old Miss and LSU.
Okay. This one, guys, I remember this one. Last time we had this matchup, Ohio State but Ole Miss and LSU went to head in overtime, and Ohio Rebels managed to win. So I like to see Brian Kelly get some payback from this matchup. So give me Brian Kelly and the LSU Tigers, especially at home.
You know, now I'll go with Old Miss on this one.
I just destroyed his teammate too.
All right, yo, okay, are we beefing over here, Mr. Playboy? Are you kidding? You're gonna go for Ole Miss? Are you really gonna pick these guys? Seriously, you're not even gonna give us a reason why you picking them? You're just gonna say Ole Miss?
I think Avery's angry, guys.
Well, I think Old Miss might redeem themselves. Let's take a look at Old Miss.
Guys, don't listen to Mr. Playboy. He's just trying to be a sap up to Ole Miss because he knows who the better team is. He still misses Lane Kiffin, guys. Trust me.
No, I did not.
We see him cry in the corner every day. Just if you guys can go on Twitter and spread the rumor hashtag Mr. Playboy cries.
There's a kid with a mythic scar.
And if I can get a trend on that, I will give anybody who started that trend $100. All right, next.
Iowa State versus West Virginia. It's a Big 12 matchup.
Give me Iowa State. I don't know too much about West Virginia anymore, about what their team, but I like Iowa State to be favored in this game. All right, next.
Kansas State and Colorado.
Oh, Miss Playboy, ain't this a beauty and sight for you, man?
Oh, man.
My favorite guy is getting the matchup he wants in a lifetime.
Give me Kansas State.
He's like, guys, if you haven't heard first in the last video, apparently Miss Playboy he's not very affectionate towards Colorado.
No.
Especially to Dion. Miss Playboy, why do you not like Dion? Ever heard of the Dion Sanders ball?
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan? Come on. Hop on the train for one time, Miss Playboy. Everybody wants to see it for one time on your channel.
I'm coming.
I don't get the appeal of Colorado.
16?
You don't like the appeal?
He's right. One shot. Please don't.
I don't get the appeal.
He's one.
But it's Deion Sanders, Miss Playboy. Everybody wants to see Deion Sanders.
Just like they see him in those Aflac commercials.
I know, guys. If you ever see these insurance commercials with Deion, please just turn the channel. It's a waste of time. Go give me Kansas State. I want Kansas State just to get that guy fired, please.
Okay, we got Boise State and Hawaii.
Hawaii, I don't know what's up with you guys. I
Me
usually used
neither.
to see you guys in the top 25 in the past, but then I don't know anything about you. So give me Boise State, especially since Boise State's favored by like 20-something points in this game.
Oh man, that's rough. Give me Boise State too.
All right. Anybody else? Or is that it?
I think that's it.
Wow, they didn't even touch Alabama's game, or even they didn't even touch Alabama's game. I don't think.
Yeah.
Nope, we did.
Oh yeah, we did. It's in here.
Whose game do we have? Oh, no, I know who we did not touch. We did touch on Auburn's game. Who does Auburn play?
I got Auburn.
I got him bronze too, kid.
Auburn. Who is the Tigers playing this week? We'll find them, and we're gonna find also about Texas and Texas A&M.
Texas
Well,
A&M
Texas
first.
Texas A&M.
They play Mississippi State.
Okay. And then we already know Vanderbilt's playing Kentucky, so that's one we don't know about. Let's search up the Auburn Tigers. Are they on bye week this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed that guy already. Right there, that's the guy with the mythic scar.
Auburn plays Missouri, but it's to be determined.
Yeah, so they're on bye week. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're on bye week this week. So that's all right, guys. Before we wrap up this video, it's time to talk about the sports talk famous on Davy Jones Bowl.
Yep.
Now, oh boy, do you have the list available at this moment? Which I
Well, the bracket's on my phone.
yeah. Check like who? Yeah, but you know what? We're gonna describe them on who's going to be the first one, if you want.
Mississippi State's
Or
the
would you
first
like to
one.
for later time?
I'll probably save it for a later
Because
time.
personally, I think we could go ahead at one. Okay, that's what. Guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start announcing the members to the David Jones Bowl once we hit about week 9, week 10,
Yeah.
and then once we kind of figure out who's gonna be, in it in the last couple of weeks of the season, towards bowl season, we're gonna let you know who's in it and who is.
Oh yeah.
Which, trust me, you do not want to be in.
Oh no.
Guys, you guys have 3 losses in this right now. And if you don't pick it up, you're gonna be the first one, and I'm gonna let Miss Playboy have it. I'm gonna let him pick the first one, and he's not gonna hold back on you guys if it's you.
No.
So get it together and go win some football.
Yep.
Guys, this will probably do it for this next episode of Sports Talk. We will see you week 7.
Oh yeah. So folks, that's
until
it
then,
for this
guys,
episode.
Peace out.
Yep. See y'all.